Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go. Going new and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa, deja vu.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be taking a little look at Summer in Mara, which comes out on the 16th of June. Now, this is a pretty interesting game. I have been looking forward to this one for quite a while, and what we're going to do now is just sleep so we can get the next day started, because there are some tasks that I will hopefully have done by tomorrow. So, Summer in Mara is... I don't know how exactly I would describe it. I am at this point about 3 or 4 hours in, and I wanted to make a video on it, but I wasn't sure how I exactly wanted to do it, because I didn't want to do a normal first look, because I think that the start is quite slow, and you can't really get an idea of the game from that starting position, but a couple of hours in and you can kind of get a grasp of what we're doing. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do some Wind Waker stylies traveling on a boat. And in the first couple of hours you are restricted to one island. And I was kind of playing it and I was like, what do I do? There isn't much of like a loop here. Like, what exactly am I doing? I was completing these tasks, and then I got to the point where I unlocked another island, and that is where we're going now. And when I got to this place, I had a load of tasks to do, and I've done a few of them. But we're off now to complete another one which I had to do, which was to grow some of these vegetables for one of the people that I've met. Now, in terms of like the loot, it is interesting, definitely. I have had a few points where I have kind of been a bit lost in regards to what exactly I'm doing, but there are lots of options. So there are, obviously there's farming, and then there's loads of different quests for you to do. So we're going to get out of the boat here. And as you can see, we're going to go talk to this guy here. Here we go. So we got the carrots and the lettuce. And we're going to give them, and then basically you get like these kind of long tasks that you have to complete. So here we go, we're going to give these, and then they're going to give us some thing in return. So there we go, we've got a new recipe for a metal hoe. So now if we go into the menu, you can see these are like the tasks we've got at the moment. So here we go, we had to ask Caleb for a way to improve the hoe, and then we had to grow this flower, and then that's what we're going to do now. We're going to grow this flower and then bring it to Simi. Here we go, we can go talk to Onzo, so we'll go and do that while we're here. So this is the first island that you unlock, aside from the first one, and there's quite a lot to do here. There's quite a few, there's like a big market, I'll show you now, in the middle, with lots of things that you can buy and sell. So you can go to some of these people, and you can go and buy, or you can sell to them. And with some of them, they have like a preferred item. So as you can see, this one here sells, you can sell cork for more, but we're going to go and talk to Onzo. So here we go, Onzo's going to give us a new tasks to do, hopefully. Here we go. Sunflower seeds. Okay. There we go, so now we have to bring him some sunflowers, so we'll go home and plant them. So we're going to go back now, we're going to see what we need to make this improved hoe. And then I guess we'll also plant these seeds. Oh. This is a bit annoying. So you can swim. I know you can dive as well. I haven't actually unlocked the diving yet though. But I do feel like there's a lot to do. I definitely feel like it's not completely polished. There's quite a few little niggles and small issues. And my word, that music is very loud. We're going to turn that down a bit. But I think at this point I've played a lot of games that are similar in vein to Summer in Mara. For example, my time in Portia or Portia. I pronounce it one way, you know, people pronounce it another. That is a very similar kind of vein. The game is very similar in a lot of ways. So I'm not sure which one I kind of prefer at the moment, but I'm definitely enjoying Summer in Mara so far. And I'm quite excited to see where it goes, because I feel like it's only going to expand more and more. So here we go, we'll go back to the home port. And obviously it's raining, which means we can go and get some water. It's pretty cool, so that means we can go and fill the well. But yeah, what we're going to do, so your home kind of acts as a point from which you can figure out a load of things. So if you look here, tools, so to build the metal hoe, we can actually build them right now, so we'll do that. There we go. And I think that should mean we can get a certain flower, which I think is on the other island. But here we go. There we go. So I think... So I assume it just gives us the improved hoe. Just like that, I'm guessing. Which would make sense. But yeah, one of the things I have noticed is that this map is for the other island. Yet when you're on, even when you're on your home island, it still shows you the map from another island, which doesn't make much sense. But here we go. We're going to plant these, and then we are going to... So yeah, as you can see, the soil now is saturated, which means that... And hopefully, there you go. So now, before, I wasn't actually able to upgrade. So I have no flowers to plant. So we can't get rid of that one. Can we get rid of this one? Yeah, we can get rid of this one. Here we go. So we're going to leave that space because we don't actually have the seeds to prepare it, but we might as well clean it. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of a blend of a farming simulator. Okay, we need to eat. So it's a blend of a farming simulator, and then there's kind of these other elements of kind of like adventures, and you have to solve puzzles and work with characters and such. So I definitely think it's interesting, to say the least, definitely. So yeah, now we've got that improved hoe, so I think now we need to go back to the other island. Unless that flower is here, but I don't think it is. But yeah, we should be able to say, there we go, we've got a mushroom now. And maybe pick this flower up, no. But yeah, there are loads of things to interact with. And the story is quite interesting too. We haven't actually got too far into the story, but I feel like there's definitely quite a lot going on with it, which I'm looking forward to exploring a bit more. But yeah, I think we need to go back to the other island now. And, I mean, just to clarify, this is so early on. I know I'm already a couple of hours in, but as you can see here, so eventually we're going to be able to build a, what's this here? So we've got a chicken coop that we can build. At some point we just need nails. And this is a sheep, like a little stable for some sheep. And then you can go fishing. And then this Napopo, she just kind of shows up quite early on. And I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that character is just yet. But I feel like we'll find out. And she kind of just sits on like the edge of your boat. Which, I mean, it doesn't exactly look safe. But if she's okay with it, then what can we do? Here we go. Now we are back in port in Calais. Believe it's pronounced. Not sure on that one. But yeah, we are looking for a Yaya flower. Now we're not quite sure what this flower looks like, but I know there were some flowers in the mountains that I wasn't actually able to pick up with my other hoe. So I guess what we're going to do, I mean, I must say, she can jump. Look how high she can jump. That is high. That is some high jump record breaking going on. So yeah, the physics do feel a bit goofy. And there's some places where you will get stuck, which is a little bit annoying. Like, I've encountered some where you kind of get into positions and then you just stand there because you can't actually move away from it. So you can get into the position, but you can't leave it, which is quite weird. But let's see. I believe it's up here. I hope it is. So we're looking for what colour is it again? A pink flower. I mean, I'll show you kind of the physics now. You can just like climb up these. You don't even actually have to go up the steps. You can just climb up. Which is a little bit... Oh, that's not the one we want. So yeah, the physics are very, very strange. But I'm going to keep going until I find this flower, and then I'll come right back. Now, I found the flower because I just remembered that the character who lives here, that is, apart from, obviously, Koa, is called Yaya, and we've just got Yaya's flower. So what we'll do now is we'll go and take that back, and then we'll see what we do next. But we are going to sleep, though, because we are very, very low on energy. So we're going to get some sleep. And then we'll also see how the plants are doing. The plants are doing good? Yeah, the plants are doing good. So we'll take the sunflowers back when they're ready too. Right, let's sleep. And then we'll go back to Khalees. And there we go. What are they on now? So we should have a full well now. Here we go. So when it rains, your well then fills up. And that is essentially how you water your plants. So you don't get rain, you know, you can't really water your plants every day, but you've got to keep your well full, so it'll show how full the well is. And then that is kind of like how much water you can use. So you have to really use your water quite efficiently. But we're going to go back now. And we will go and deliver this flower. Here we go, we've arrived and we have got a place to be and a lady to deliver this flower to. The character designs are like, I actually really find them quite charming. They reminded me of like some of the Ocarina of Time characters, and I'm not sure why. That was like the first instinct I got when we looked at them, and oh my god, look, trees that are better looking than the ones in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Controversial statements. I don't think that's controversial. But yeah, look. The physics is like really weird. You can just bound up here. Not that it's a problem though. But it's very, yeah, the physics engine is quite bizarre how it works. But anyway, here we go. Enter. Here we go. We'll deliver the flower. I've never left my island. I want to explore all of Mara. So I think there are like 4 or 5 islands to go to. Here we go, we'll get a map. Here we go. Okay, paper and ink. There's an antiques expert in the Grand Marble Mansion. Maybe he could help us. Alright, let's go talk to him. So that's an area that I've been to and we were actually able to unlock it before. But I guess now we'll go. There we go. So he's in the top right. So we are where Samey is in the bottom left. So we're going to go all the way across. We'll go speak to him. There's definitely kind of a, you know, run from here to here and then run back to there and whatnot. It's definitely, as far as I'm aware, there's like no combat of any kind. That's one of the things it does have that's different from my time in Portia. But I think it's a very charming experience, very relaxing. Look at these statues. Can we read them? No? Here we go, we'll go in here. Who's this? Aquila, hello. Of elite nobility. So we need pen and paper. How much is paper? Collect some coins to buy paper. How much is paper? How do I get the money for paper? There's a trench nearby. Okay. Collect a trinket. Oh, okay, we're meeting a couple of people today. Be careful. Are you going to give us money? Okay, we're going to make our own paper. The banker. Okay, so we're going to make some paper. Let me have a look. Okay, make paper at Koa's workshop using Onzo's recipe. Right, so he's got the trinket for us to collect. And Onzo has the sunflowers. Okay, so yeah, you get loads and loads of quests that kind of, they do become a little bit overwhelming. But here we go. We will... I don't think we can... We have to go and plant these on our own island. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off here though, because I just wanted to give you guys a brief look into summer in Mara before the full review comes out soon. So if you did enjoy looking at this game, then be sure to let me know and tell me if you guys are interested in picking this game up. I am not sure of where I stand on it right now. but it's definitely, there's a lot of positives. So anyway guys, thank you so much for checking out this first look style video. My name is Tom. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.